Hello fans, hello guys, hello everyone, hello viewers, hello. Welcome back to my channel. It's still your girl Extra. So alright, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about 10 questions you should never ask. You might be thinking, are there questions people are not supposed to ask? Yes, so there are questions you should not ask. Yes, people tend to ask questions because they care or because they actually pretend to care. Yes, people ask questions every day. So, but in caring for people, there are questions you should never ask. So, if you want to know these 10 questions, you definitely want to stick around. Okay. The first question you should not ask people is, why are you not married yet? Actually, I was reading a story last week. I heard a man stabbed a lady in his compound who has been asking him, why you not married yet? Or when are you getting married? You know, that question is intimidating. It's somehow like it's not nice at all. Don't ask people that. When are you getting married? You don't ask people when they are getting married. It's very. The second one, when are you having kids? Or why have you not given birth? Or when are you having kids? You know that question, right? This question is something you should not ask, especially people that are married and they are not giving birth, maybe like 2 to 3 years or counting. You don't know their reason of not giving birth. They might be infertile, or you're actually reminding them of what they are passing through. Yes. So some people might not want to give birth or are not ready to give birth yet. You should avoid that question. Don't ask anybody when they're having kids. Okay? Don't ask people when they're having kids. The third question, are you a virgin? Yes, are you a virgin? Both guys and ladies do this. They ask people, are you a virgin? That question is not necessary. It's awkward. You shouldn't ask that question on just randomly. You shouldn't ask that. Avoid it totally. Why can't you afford this? Yes, why can't you afford this? It's actually a rude way of telling people that maybe they are poor or they can't afford something that they should have. You might think they should have it, but they think maybe it's not necessary. Understand? Or they might be dealing with financial problems and you're actually reminding them that they are dealing with it. So actually don't ask people, why can't you afford something? Yes, if they want to get it, they will get it. If they cannot afford it, maybe because they are financially broke or they are financially down, you should not ask them that question. So that's the fourth question. The fifth one, why have you lost weight or added weight? Yes, why have you lost weight? Yes, some people are, or why have you lose weight? I don't know, anyone. So some people ask people why they've lost weight. Maybe because they're looking skinny. They might be going through depression or might be going through a lot, or maybe they actually want to lose weight because of someone or because of something. So you don't actually have to remind them that they are losing weight or they are adding weight, especially if someone is adding weight. Yes, somebody might be adding in size, body size. Yes, maybe the person can take care of it. You might be reminding the person that actually you are adding, and it's very bad. So it's a very awkward question. It's not necessary. Don't ask it. Sixth question, how old are you? People tend to ask people how old they are. You just ask randomly, how old are you? It's very awkward. Don't ask people their age. It's not necessary. So avoid that. It looks like very simple. It looks like something that is just popular, or it's normal, but it's not normal. Don't ask people their age if it's not necessary. Don't ask people their age. So the seventh one is, how much do you earn? Don't ask people how much they earn. Especially maybe you might be reminding someone that they are not earning much. Especially people that are earning low. Don't ask people how much they earn. It's not necessary. Don't ask people how much they earn. So that's it. Don't ask people how much they earn. The eighth question, how did you get this? How did you get so beautiful? Yes, does it mean that the person was actually ugly all these times? Is that what you're telling me? So people will be like, wow, You're just looking beautiful these days. Wow. What's happening? What's happening? You're looking so beautiful these days. Have the person always been looking ugly? That's what you're actually implying. So don't ask people, how did you get to look so beautiful these days? Or we are getting beautiful these days. Like, you know that. Don't ask people. So the 9th question is, why are you still single? Yes, why is still single? This one goes especially to ladies. Maybe you might be reminding them that maybe they're passing through bad relationship and they're not yet married. It's not necessary. Don't ask people why they're single. If it's necessary for them to get married, they will get married. It's not your business. When it's time for them to get married, they'll get married. So it's none of your business. Don't ask people why they are still single. Don't ask people why they are still single. So the 10th question is, why didn't you go to college? Yes, people tend to ask these questions, and maybe to your friends, you ask them why they are not yet in college. Really is appalling. And maybe you get to remind them that they can't afford to go to uni or go to college. Don't ask them. You know they're not in college. Just let it be. Don't ask people why they're not in college. You might be thinking it's just normal, or maybe you're trying to care about them. Actually, you're not caring. You're hurting. So don't ask people why they are not in college yet. You get it? So I say the first question is, when are you getting married? Don't ask that. When are you having kids? Don't ask that. Are you a virgin? Don't ask that. Why can't you afford this? Don't ask that. Why have you lose weight, or why have you added? Don't ask that. How old are you? Don't ask that. How much do you earn? Don't ask that. How did you get so beautiful these days? Don't ask that. Why are you still single? Don't ask that. The last one is, why aren't you in college yet? Don't ask these 10 questions, and you see everything gets to be beautiful. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. It's not necessary to ask these questions. So once it's not necessary, please don't ask them, so you don't get to hurt people. Alright guys, these are the 10 questions you should never ask. Thanks for watching. So get subscribe, like, comment, hit on the notification bell. Just get notified when I post a new video. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Peace.